A Misanthrope's Lecture announces.
Daughters of His Wife, Book 4/2, Selkis with Mangoes, Chapter 25, Apricot Lorelei.
Daughters of His Wife.
Once upon a time, on the outskirts of town, it's a woman, pure, in a house on top of hill. Kit the Kid lived there happily in a mother and father, at least for a while. Kit's mother became sick, her skin was raised and her hair wet. Bailey's daughter, Kit the Kid, or what she was never called, lived there happily with her mother and father, at least for a while, 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 at least for a while. Prayed and hear away, and soon she stopped talking, and soon she stopped moving. This forest, matched with terrible, was strangely inviting. It's a Lorelei curious. She came from a noble line of Lorelei said it again. Special. A remnant is past. A decision will have to be made. A remnant is past. A decision will have to be made. A remnant decision will have to be made. Decision will have to be made. A remnant decision will have to be made. A decision will have to be made. A decision. A remnant decision will have to be made. A remnant is past. A past. Couldn't hold her again. She could not look away. Beating. Still very much. The rhythm rhymes. Always comes. Still held her close to the beating heart. The rhythm rhyme.
The fault lies not with us, big with the woods.
The moss covered stairs is to heaven. Remain nowhere.
Excuse me, which way is up?
Again, waited for a far. She waited for what may have been a day. All she could do was dream. Ever-increasing homeless. The great Lorelei the First, the candy is singing Lorelei is white, the second's white, but the first was on the name. Lorelei the Third, she fought to her name, and in a far off place, it's white as the cool. And left herself to live in herself. The moss covered stairs coming to heaven. Baby, I'm blind, that's no way. To say something, nothing came. They both knew that this task would not be easy, yet they also knew that the task would be done. Their eyes, unflinching, her mother always knew, and her mouth stayed silent, and her back was almost like this most thousands upon thousands of bodies, mingled ripped her back, swinging into the morning. Sights and more stairs, and indeed, watching one another was less. It was not people that were fun, but their eyes were unflinching so much she thought she had all from her heart and a certain chance among them was the fact that there was which caused a horrible plague of torn all colored light. The earth became cold, but the world didn't end. So that was tight. Daughters of His Wife was created for the general public and produced by AML production crew Be Over 7. We give special thanks to Teenage Engineering and their impressive OPZ, which was the true MVP of this episode. And of course, your ears, which are probably bleeding. We are so sorry. So very, very sorry. Thanks to you all, and happy April Fools. Next time, Chapter 26, My Life Through Eliza.